Hey guys, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Suzanne Runyon, and this is our Tuesday night get together. It's HSN Gets Crafty with me and you, and you're the most important things of all. Hi, all my crafting cuties. Shout out to you guys. I want to say hello to everybody on YouTube because we have a ton of people on YouTube. Guys, I do. They're monitoring the comments and they're really great. Our crew will type them up for me. So I do see your comments on YouTube as well. And of course, I'll be commenting and watching my Facebook page once my fabulous producer DeWitt gets a chance to go over here and hand me the, oh, look, oh, everybody's on already, daggone. We have such a fun show here. DeWitt, gotta show you your outfit. Come here. This is my producer, lighting, camera. He's the everything guy. Looking very dapper in your purple today.
Well, thank you very much.
You look lovely, and you always smell good. So I was on with Jay King, and we were doing jewelry the other night, if you happen to see it. And Jay goes, I go, gosh, Jay, you smell great. This is on camera. I go, you smell great. He goes, you know, I think my wife Sheila makes me wear certain colognes because she says it's like scenting her territory. And I go, well, she should really do a cologne that smells like poo because you smell good. I don't want to be attracted to you. I said, Sheila got that one wrong. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about tonight. It's not a jewelry show. It is indeed crafting and being creative. And welcome, welcome, welcome. I love you guys so much. Last week, we had a definite technical difficulty. I found out 5 seconds ago. Do it. And it's not his fault, though. It was just an in-house editing system. So I'm sorry there was nothing last week, but we're together now, so that's all that matters. And I hope you guys are doing great because I've missed you so much. We have a great show. Emily, who's one of the most wonderful gals in the entire face of the earth, is joining me tonight. We've got Hunky Dory, which we all go crazy. We've got brand new kits we're going to show you. Have not been on the air, so you're going to love them. We have a really packed show, actually. So here's what happens. If you've never seen it before, it's all about being creative. I will create along with Emily, so you see us both working on, and we don't talk beforehand. I never talk to my guests prior to actually getting out here to create. So I'm hoping I'll surprise her with some new ideas with their kits tonight. So it's really fun because we hope it's really inspiring for you guys. First off, I start out with shout outs, only because I want to get everybody on board. We got to get all you guys who join us both on Facebook. We have hundreds and hundreds of you join us every week. So I do shout outs first just to get everybody on board before we jump into the heart and soul of what's going on. Tonight, though, I'm going to start with YouTube. So Justin, hello, Justin. Thanks for hanging out. Vicky says hello. Donna, she says hello. Can't wait to see Emily and what fun she has for us. Hello to Suzanne also. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Chancey's joining us from Weedsport, New York. Well, that is lovely. All right, now going over to my first person. I always love to see who's first on Facebook, just because I'm weird. I think that's, I don't know, I just like to see who's first. Whoever's fast enough, right? All right, Jessica's on. She was the first one up from Illinois. Myrna's back in the house. She says, looking great, DeWitt. All right, we have Yvonne, love purple. Antonia says, very handsome tonight. Hi, Antonia, welcome back. Carletta says, hi, Suzanne and DeWitt. Chris says, hello, Carletta. Chris says, hello from Indiana. We have Adam back. He says, hi, Suzanne. Janet says, howdy from Kansas. We have Marcia, love the jacket, DeWitt, and she actually put a little purple heart in here. Now that's cute. That's very cute. Pamela says, hello, all from South Georgia. We have Kathleen. Both of you are looking good tonight. Okay, funny story. So I play a lot of tennis, so I like to get a massage every now and then just to keep me out there. And I thought the appointment was at 5 o'clock, and it was at 6 o'clock. And so I literally was like, oh, okay, I got 1 hour, so I did that. And then it was raining, and then I rushed here. Literally, you guys, not 15 minutes ago, no makeup, no hair, no nothing. So I kind of pulled it together. So if there's any compliments on how I look, I really appreciate it tonight because I did it within I did all my makeup and hair in like 5 minutes. It's a new record. I think I set a new speed record and I brought these really cute earrings from Marla Wynn to wear that were long and dangly. Forgot the backs. I'm like, really? All right. Anyway, enough of that. We have Para joining us from Southern Indiana. Hello. We have Adam. He says, I really missed you last week. Well, Adam, thank you. I missed you guys too, very, very much actually. Colleen, hello, Suzanne. One of the crafting divas is here. DeWitt, awesome outfit. I love my crafting divas. They're from nearby. I got to meet them. I think, that was the picture a couple weeks ago I had of my crafting divas. I know, wait, they did. Is it back there? They made me that. Okay. No, but they made me that. And their picture's somewhere around here. Oh, here they are. I'll show you. Here's my crafting divas. They're so cute. And they came to our big crafting event. So there they are. Oh, wait. Do we do it up here? Should we do it overhead? These are my crafting divas. We love, there they are. How cute is that group? I love them. Kisses, kisses. Love you guys. Okay, so there you go. Now you know who the crafting divas are. All right, now let's keep going. Lynn says hello from Indiana. Hey, Lynn. Bess joining us from Wisconsin. Lynette is here from Massachusetts. We have Deborah from Nebraska. Jennifer, how do I order? This isn't on HSN TV. Well, that is a really good question. And actually, you know what? We should talk about it every week because there's so many new people, so I apologize. There's two ways. Number one, you can go to hsn.com, and we have a section. It's called, is that still working, right? Okay, it's called, all you do in the search engine is type in HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne, and it will take you to a page that is complete, and it's multiple pages, dedicated to our Tuesday night show. So you can see stuff we featured 2 weeks ago, a month ago, if it's still available. The other way, which is easier, is you see this scan code. I could never be a weather person, right here. What you do is you open up your camera on your phone, walk up to it, and literally it will turn into a link. You hit the link, you will not leave our experience, you won't miss anything, but it takes you right to the product we're on. So that's the easiest. It literally is the easiest way to go here, and that's how you can shop with us. So thank you for asking. I forget to do that because it's an assumption. I should never make the assumption, but I really appreciate you asking me that. So I hope that clarifies it. And shop away. We're going to have fun. You're going to love the kids tonight. All right, we have Deborah from Nebraska. Jennifer, we talked about Jennifer. She now knows. Adam says, lovely outfit. Love it so much. Thanks, Adam. Angie said, excuse me, hi from Central South Dakota. Lynette is joining us from California. Got my Cali people joining us tonight. Colleen says, watching from Wesley Chapel, Florida. You're almost a neighbor. Deborah says, hello from Macon, Georgia. I was there for a wedding. I love Macon. Oh my gosh, if you haven't been to Macon, I would highly recommend you going. The downtown is absolutely so cool and so charming. I should work for the Macon, tourism office. And also there's a soul restaurant, a soul food restaurant that is up. I don't remember. It's Miss G or Miss S. Maybe you can help me if you're in Macon. Tell me who it is. What's the band that was there? Oh, come on. He dated Greg Allman. And Greg Allman, who's the band?
Allman Brothers.
Allman Brothers, thank you. Okay. The Allman Brothers have a house there. And when they were really, really poor, they used to go to this gal who was the namesake of this soul food restaurant, and she would feed them for basically free. And so it has all this Greg Allman stuff. It's very, very famous. And the food was amazing. So that's all. There it is. My shout out for Macon, Georgia. I loved Macon. We had such a nice time there, and the wedding was beautiful. All right, enough of that. Let's see, Rhonda. Hi, Suzanne. I'm here for the first time in a long while. I'm from Northeast Tennessee, Greenville, actually. Well, hi, Rhonda. Welcome back. We have Myrna joining us. Thanks, Jess. Oh, Jessica is on social. She helps us all out, trying to give everybody organized online and help you answer questions. And Jessica is in the house as well. Julie. Hi, Suzanne and crew, and all of us crafting cuties. Yay, she's from Sarasota. We have Kim joining us, checking in from New Tampa. A lot of Tamponians. Sorry, I called Tampa Tamponians. Oh, I'm so immature. I really am. I have the humor of a 12-year-old. All right, Kim, checking in from New Tampa. Verna says, hello. Hi, Verna from North Utah. Teresa, hi. St. Augustine is nice tonight. Okay, went to St. Augustine a couple weeks ago. I've been there multiple times. That's another. Here, this also, if you don't know, is all about tourism in the United States of America. If you haven't been to St. Augustine, I've changed the title of the show or something, crafting and travel or something. Anyway, St. Augustine, put that on your bucket list, along with Macon and that soul food restaurant. Vincine is here. Hi, everybody from New York. I got New Yorkers in the house. Darlene found you. Hi, cuties. And Suzanne. Hi, Darlene. Hey, Darlene. Hi, I'm glad you found us. Paris says you look great. Thank you. Adam, you're looking wonderful tonight, Suzanne. Never get tired of watching you each week. Oh, I love you, Adam. Thank you for that. Colleen says, Suzanne, you always look awesome. Oh, God bless you all. Belinda's joining us from Waco, Texas. I want to get out there because I want to go to see more travel news. I want to see Chip and Joanna Gaines' whole world out there. I'd love to see that. Colleen, love you, Suzanne. I love you, Colleen. Thank you. Wanda said hello from Georgia. Jean's here. She says, hi there. Beverly says, yay, it's Tuesday. Yay, thank you. Julie says, unless you're using your phone. I don't know what that means. Oh, they might be answering how to shop with us. It's easy just to go to hsn.com, quite frankly. We have Becky, hello from Alabama. Hi, Becky. We have Barb joining us from Kentucky, original from Central Pennsylvania. I'm very familiar. I worked at Penn State University at the PBS station there for many years. We have Cheryl joining us from Orlando. Christina says, hello, Suzanne. Good to see you. New Jersey in the house. We got the Jersey girls and guys. All right, over on Facebook, PB Brewer, who has been with us before, says hi to all from South Georgia, and Suzanne DeWitt looking fab. Thank you, guys. Dawn and Lane, Suzanne, love your glasses. Thank you. I like them too. It helps me read the fine print. Karen Says Karen from Spring Hill. That's Karen Creates. And Karen also is a very avid poster of her work on HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne. That is our Facebook group. Do you know we're almost about to hit 29,000 people? Come on, join HSN Gets Crafty. It would be fun to do something fun for the next one if we hit 29,000. So if you haven't joined our Facebook group, I love it so much because really it is where I get to see what you're doing and we get to share our love for creativity. I get super inspired. We help people out on there and it's for every levels. And feel free, I like it that it's HSN products. I mean, that always is helpful, but I love to see just what people are creating. I don't care if it's painted furniture or whatever, just post it and let's see. Oh, good question, Adam. What date is the next 24-hour crafty event? I don't know when it is, Adam. I'm sorry. Maybe Jessica can find it. I don't know. Can Jessica look? Jessica, I know, you're like, hey, I'm busy, Suze. Jessica, if you could dig around. Oh, I know it's coming up because I remember it. Stand by. We will get my HSN schedule out. I'm a full service girl here. All right, wait, hold on. I'll tell you what fun thing I did is, oh, by the way, we do side things on NFL football. And I know it's going to be close to football season when my first football fan shop comes on my schedule. And I'm so excited because it showed up. All right, I'm going to find it. Hold on, guys. I got pages. This is my schedule. It's pages of work, which I guess is good. I like being employed. Okay, here we go. I got it. Oh, it's going to be August 13th. Diamond Press is going to be the Today Special. There you go. And my evening show is going to be Halloween edition. Okay, that's kind of cute. There, mark your calendars, Adam. I figured it out. It's going to be August 13th. That will be our next 24-hour crafting day. But you'll see me a lot up until then. All right, so I guess I got to get busy. Oh, Sabrina on Facebook. Is there a shipping deal for tonight on crafts purchase? Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry. There's not. I just got to play regular shipping, so I apologize. It'd be fun if we could do a Tuesday night only shipping. Duet, my fabulous producer. Can we pull that one off, you think?
What's that?
Like get special shipping just for Tuesday night for just this show. That'd be so cool. We're going to try that. Oh, God, that'd be a reason to tune in too, right? Okay, Rebecca says hi from Iowa. Carrie, hello from Animas, New Mexico. Oh, that's awesome. Deborah, H&H is still open and food is still good. Oh, is that it? Is it H&H? Oh, thank you. Yes, it's yeah, H&H and good. The food's still good. It was great. I was just literally there, I guess last fall, maybe, and it was awesome. Thank you for helping me out, those in Macon. Colleen says, I always love Tuesdays. Hello from Hampton Road, Virginia. Well, thanks, Colleen. All right, I'm getting the finger, guys. This finger. Colleen says, love it, Suzanne. We are Tamponians. Colleen, you're as immature as I am, and I love that. Thank you very much. All right, you guys. Oh, by the way, first timers, please put first timer. Colleen and Jess are watching, so I love shouting that out because if you've never watched it before, I'm thrilled you're here. All right, we have Aratek. ATAC says, roses are red, violets are blue. Suzanne Runyon is the most beautiful, breathtaking, gorgeous, prettiest, sweetest lady in the entire whole wide world. Well, thank you. I'll make a t-shirt of that. Or a bumper sticker, by the way. Just everybody remember that, please. All right, guys, if you're a first timer, just do it. I'm sorry. Now, don't forget, though, while Emily joins me, please interact, ask questions. I keep monitoring everything because I really, really love it when you guys ask questions or you have ideas, which I love too. So please keep posting and having fun with us tonight. And definitely if you're a first timer, sorry guys, I know I got to keep moving. Yeah, Brenda Kay's on it. August 13th, Brenda Kay, you are absolutely right. First timer, hi Jennifer. Angie's first timer. Lisa's first timer. Another Lisa's first timer. Two first timers in a row. That's kind of cool. Dawn's a first timer. Brantley is a first timer. Hi, dig everybody. That's so exciting. All right. I know I talk fast, but we got a lot to get to. Okay, now the next thing I do is I go on HSN and our Facebook group, which is almost 29,000 strong, yay! And I pick things and I send it to DeWitt that I just want to show you. Like I think are inspiring or interesting or have something to do with what we sold last Tuesday or whatever. So here are my picks for this week, okay? And I get to show off your stuff. Okay, so a bunch of you are posting a combination of these really cute coffee containers, and this one had me. This is from Kimberly, and she says, love Diamond Press K-Cup set. Okay, for how inexpensive, most everybody has K-cups if you love coffee, right? Like everybody has that machine, or they have a machine that uses it. How cute is this for a gift? And how inexpensive, you're giving them 2 little K-cups, and they're gonna love it. Can you imagine just putting a little Starbucks card in there too or something? Like, how cute is that? That is from Diamond Press. Thanks, Kimberly. Rose, she said, I made this for a dear friend for, oh, that's funny, many years birthday. Now, you know why I posted this one? I believe, if I'm correct, that might be Sizzix. I think, because remember DeWitt, I think it was Sizzix. I'm pretty sure that is at least the dies for it, because we did those really intricate flowers and all these I think it is. I'm not 100% sure, she didn't list it. But I loved it, and I'll tell you what I really loved about it. I loved the beautiful florals in the paper. I loved the texture of the paper. I love the embossing on the left-hand side in that really deep burgundy. I just thought it was a really lovely, pretty, pretty card. But I believe that's our Sizzix, and if you have not seen them, we've got these amazing floral dies that are available. I think they're still available. All right, Stefan. Stefan is one of our very, very regular posters, and he's brilliant, and he's probably one of the most talented crafters I've ever seen in my life. All right, we have been showing on the air Craft Buddy for many, many months now, and he decided he was going to do the whole diamond art on card faces. So here's the first look, which these are stunning. And he said, these were a practice in patience. Yes, they were. Found them online and thought I'd give it a try. They're small placemats, 12 by 8. Each took 8 hours to complete. I find the process of crystal art really helps me de-stress. Now to tackle the Diamond Pressed Occasions kit. That thing is huge and heavy. And he posted video, you guys. I gotta tell you, I do love video. I partial tour it. But can you imagine 8 hours? And they're placemats, everybody. Now, remember, that's called crystal art. We also had diamond art on. We brought on the company who does diamond art. Please go to hsn.com to see everything we have available. Stefan, thank you so much. That is, like, can you imagine? Those are going to be the most beautiful placemats on a table. Like, I can't even stand it how gorgeous it is. And DeWitt, I like how you did the little video thing. That's awesome. But thank you, Stefan, because sometimes when you see it up close like this, then you can really appreciate the workmanship. But Stefan, please, you're just killing me on that. Okay, Miss Karen, she used the easel card using Hunky Dory Crafts. It's the Festive Elegant Collection, and this is one that we sold. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that's a different one. I think, did I miss? Oh no, I missed that. Oh, sorry, I missed it. It's Vanitas. Vanitas, yeah. She said, Merry Christmas in July. I used my Cricut Maker to make 2 versions of the same card, a dangling ornament and an ornament on the inside of the card. Isn't that lovely? And I thought that was great with Cricut, and she used embossing folders on it. She's got a lot of technique in there, but how gorgeous is that? Now, hopefully they can take that little ribbon off and actually hang that in the tree. I'm assuming they'll be able to. That would be, what a cool way to do an ornament. And she used her Cricut to do that, and obviously paper and other goodies. All right, now we have Karen. I saved Karen for last because it's a great lead-in into, she said she used her easel card. This kit I think we sold a couple months ago, either on air or we did it here, maybe 3 months ago. It's called the Festive Elegant Collection, and it's from Hunky Dory Crafts, which is my perfect lead-in to one of my favorite guests of all times, Miss Emily. She is joining us, and she brings us our amazing Hunky Dory kits. So here we go. Let's get Emily on. There she is, that gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful face joining us from Canada. Hi, Em. How are you?
Oh, Canada.
Good. It's good to see you. I've missed you.
You too. I know. I'm so excited to be back, this time with some Christmas goodies. So hopefully everyone's feeling in the festive spirit already. It's never too late to start card making for Christmas.
Well, and we had our big Christmas in July event that had absolutely nothing to do with card making, but we did the last craft event feature a lot of Christmas items as well. So I'm super pumped though, because we have 3 new kits tonight, and I love Hunky Dory, especially because you can go, I know it is, I know you said that in your note to me, which is so cute, but here's what I love, guys. If you're watching, you've never seen it, you can make the most gorgeous things with no experience, or you can take them to the next level. And Em, I know that's what you're going to show us tonight, because they always get, you got to stay with us, because they'll show you tons of technique. We have people who watch Emily and Hunky Dory in repeat, because you guys, there's just so many cool things you'll see in the next couple of minutes. But let me show you the first one, guys, and talk about easy and really fun. This is going to create for you, it's called stepper cards. And a lot of people go, oh, it's so complicated to make a stepper card. There's so many steps to it. Not when you have this kit. So I know Emily's going to get into it. You get the envelope. She's going to walk through how it works. All of this is included for $26.45. Your item number is 1370786. You're going to be able to make 12 festival dimensional cards that are so fun. And I'm going to go ahead and throw it to you, Emily, to kind of take us through everything we're getting and how it works.
Awesome. So I always like to start by showing off the completed card sample because I find it a little bit easier to understand when I'm looking at the product before actually seeing, so I know how it kind of goes together. So there are 6 different cards that you can make in here total. You'll notice that it's got that little stepper. Hopefully I'm not freezing for you on my screen. I keep freezing.
No, you are good. You're perfect. Actually, it looks great.
Okay. And it will fold nice and flat, so you can ship it in the mail, and it's a really nice small size. I will measure it after if I remember, but these are all the different styles. They are so easy. When you guys see me put this together, you're gonna be like, wow, that was easy, yet so cool. And another part that I really like is how it actually opens. So you've got all this space to write. And on the back, it even says handmade for you on all of the backs of the cards. And then this is the one I'm going to build on camera today.
Okay, wait, you want to hear something funny, Emily? Emily, I got to show you. Look at the card I'm building on camera today. Oh, great minds think alike.
Oh my gosh. Well, they're all very similar. Well, they're all the same way that you're putting it together. It's just different designs. So that'll be good for you guys to see. But one thing too I want to mention is these are all pre-die cut elements. So they all just pop out, which is awesome for anyone who doesn't have a die cutting machine, or even if you have one, these are always just nice to have. So let's get started and have some fun.
I love it. Okay, now I want you to do me a favor. I was reading the instructions and I got it right, but I would love you to show the folding, the very first step.
All right, so I'm gonna grab one because I accidentally got ahead of myself on this one and fold it. So I'm gonna pop out the base of the card first. And again, great. Since it is pre-die cut, oh, this one accidentally got 2. Oh wait, no, it should have 2. Sorry, that was my bad. They were just stuck together. Okay, so pop that out. All right, so you're gonna notice there's this little bottom flap, and it actually has got different score lines. So you're gonna wanna score along the bottom. And I do my first layer, fold it in. It doesn't matter, you can always do it after and fold it like this, and then just keep folding, and then I'll show you it again. So you've got your first fold underneath, and then this one's gonna go up. And then this will eventually go in. So what you're gonna wanna do now is add some tape along the 2 rectangles here, and we're gonna fold that and close that together to create a little foot. So this is gonna be the base of the card. So the bottom, so once it folds up, you've still got that image, and then it'll fold out like so. So this is technically the foot of the card. So I'm gonna grab some tape, get a little tape runner here, and just add some tape to the inside, fold that closed, and we're good. So now you get other elements. You're gonna get 2 elements that pop out. I did add some tape just to make it easier, so I'm not taping on camera, but they again will just pop out, and you will just fold the little tabs back. So the bottom always has this layer you'll fold back. And then the tops will have these little things hanging out, and they will fold twice. So your first layer and then your second layer. And then again, your first fold, you'll notice there's still a little bit left on the top, and then fold it again, just so you've got those nice bend in there already. So I'm actually gonna start by attaching my first layer. It's got the letter A at the bottom. I just covered it with blue tape, and I'm gonna peel this off without peeling the whole tape off. There we go. And you'll notice that there's also an A, I'll lift it up for you, an A on the page. So this is gonna go right over top, and you'll notice that there's little diagonal marks too, so you'll know that you've got it right. So I'm just going to, I find it easiest to do it upside down. Line it up. It's so easy. After you get your first one done, you're gonna be amazed with yourself. So once I've got the bottom layer added on top of the A, I'm going to peel the tape on the back of this. So this is just on the top fold, and you want it on the top. You do not want it behind. If you stick it behind the flap here, it will not work. So just make sure you put it on the top. Got one tape off. Let's see if I can
Now I
get
have a
this one
question.
off.
Do you recommend, I just used my, my dot adhesive tape runner. Do you recommend maybe using a sturdier tape?
No, not necessarily. I just ran out of my favorite tape and started using this, and then eventually pulled
Okay, now you got to tell
my
us what your
favorite. So
favorite
no,
tape is, though.
it's the Be Creative tape.
Okay, good. I don't think we have.
I'll
Do we
show
have
it
it?
to
Do you
you.
think we have it
I've
in
got
stock?
it here.
Do we have it in stock?
I don't know, but I know we could get it on stock or in stock on the website, but this is what it looks like.
It's called Be Creative. Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, so I've got those two now. They're ready in the sticky. So this is kind of the trick. So you're going to want to fold these all the way flat. All the way flat. So there's still technically that bend there. Sorry, my thing keeps freezing, so hopefully everyone can see me.
You know, it's not.
Fold it
you know what,
completely
Emily?
flat.
Emily, it's not freezing here, so you're good. Just keep going.
Okay, that's good.
Don't even worry about it.
So it's folded flat. You can see there's no tabs sticking out at the bottom. And you're going to fold the bottom up and stick it down.
Little side note on there.
all
Remember, don't tape that whole flap. You only want to tape that little edge on the flap.
Yes, because the top will stick too. So you just want the very top. So you'll notice now I've got part of my stepper here. And again, I will show you how we do this because the folding, it may look a little complicated. So we'll do this a second time with our next layer. This is our B. If I can get it off. This is why I've got the other tape usually. And hopefully I can get this one off without pulling off all the tape.
Very tapey.
Oh, it's very tapey.
Well, you know what? While you're
Sometimes
doing
I'll
that, let me
poke a
do
hole.
a
There we
couple
go.
comments. Karen said, wow, Stefan, did you see Stefan's video? Emily, wasn't that crazy? She said, awesome, lots
Oh,
of
that
patience
was
required for
insane.
those, right? But you should be very proud of the way they turned out. Joy's in the house. Hi, Joy. She said, oh my God, these look gorgeous. Myrna says, gorgeous cars. Emily, Julie says, love them. Sandy says, hello. Colleen says, this kid is adorable. It really is. Sandy also says, love Hunky Dory. They have the most adorable items. They really do. And guys, we have two more great, great kits coming up. Like, you gotta hang with us tonight. Do not go away. Oh, thanks, HSN. We have the Be Creative double stick tape. We have it in stock? How fabulous. Oh, it's $10.61.
Well, it's my favorite tape. So
I gotta try it. I've
it's
never tried
definitely
it
a good one.
before. All right, that's awesome. Oh, good. So guys, if you want the tape, it's 130-5304. It's $10.61. Oh, thanks, Justin, everybody, for looking that one up. That's great. Wow.
All right, are we ready for the next layer? I just want everyone,
Yes.
I want to kind of explain it again. All right, so I've stuck the bottom down like we did on the last one. So this is just like so. Again, we're going to fold this all the way back and we're going to pull it all up. So that foot that we built also getting pushed up too. And then you secure it down and then you just pull your foot down and voila, you have got your 2 steps there.
And you know what's
So
really funny?
easy.
It's so funny. It looks fabulous now. Like if you just stop there and be like, oh, okay, that's cool. It looks great. And then we have some more fun. So while you're doing that, I'm going to load mine up too.
Yeah, so these, I'm just using 3D foam pads and adding some extra layers. You do not have to do this. This just adds more dimension. If you wanted a flat card, which will say, or it'll be a flat card for mailing, if that's what you prefer, you don't have to add these extra 3 bits on. It's good the way it is. It's also got some foiling to it. I don't know if you can, yeah, I think you can see it on camera.
Emily, can you do me a favor? Can you show the flat sheet, the full sheet or whatever is left of it, and show them what you're talking about, the little pieces and parts?
Oh, yes. So after you pop these layers out, because I cheated and got ahead, pop those out. Pop one out just because it'll be easier. Get that out. You'll notice there are these additional elements here. These also pop out and layer on top and make it even more 3D. Then you've got some other ones here. So I will show my other samples as well so you guys can see that 3D-ness. Yeah, you can see the layering there with the foam tabs. It just adds more dimension to the card.
So cool. Yeah.
And then it
It's
still
really
will
amazing.
fold nice and flat. And it does fit in the envelopes as well. These are really nice and small. I'm going to try and remember to measure because I said I'd do that at the beginning, but I've already forgot. So let's measure that. This is, we do inches here in Canada, so hopefully that's what you guys do. This is 3 3/4 of an inch by 4 4/4 of an inch. I mean, 4 3/4 of an inch. 4/4 of an inch, that would be an inch.
That'd be a full inch. That's adorable.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what's really cool, guys, too. Like the intricate detail. For example, you can see I'm putting all these little pieces on here, but you can just, you know, you're really creating this super cool scene. And I would, even if you're a little nervous, you know, get some of this, you know, pop dots or whatever you got going, whatever you're using, and use that dimensionality, because it really doesn't take a lot of effort, but having those extra layers really makes the whole thing, like for example, this great little swag right here, now you can see it's popped up and it just changes the whole look of it. And still, ta-da, it fits flat. Isn't that cool? Gosh, this is gorgeous. Look how pretty that
I
is.
love
And then
how
it
there's
sits there.
everything in here that you need other than the adhesive. That's really all you need. And
It's true.
us crafters, I know I've got lots of adhesives.
Right. Now we know a new favorite, though. That's good. Now, again, you know,
Yes.
guys, if you want to zhuzh this up farther, some of you will go crazy. I mean, I can imagine some of the things you can put on here. You can add to it if you want to. But I'm telling you, if you're an absolute beginner, you can 100% do this. You do not have to be super crafty to pull this one off.
Yes, that's what I love about this is one, how easy it is, but how fun and beautiful it ends up being.
Yeah, and Joyce says these will work great to do them as regular cards with some dimensions here and there, which you can. And you get every single piece to be able to do it, which is really cool. As Emily said, all you do is you need, you know, a double stick tape, and then I would get pop dots or, you know, raised dots or whatever you've got to use these extra elements. You want to make sure they've got some oomph to them.
One thing I do want to mention is when you are doing this, just because I was doing it on camera, I wanted to show the base of the card a little bit easier. I would recommend adding your 3D layers on before you actually piece these together, because I know on one of these, oh, actually, no, it doesn't matter. Oh, yes, on this one, on the birds, it actually adds, the back of it goes on top of one of the 3Ds here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So
And also
I would
what's
do the
kind of-
3D layers first.
So do the 3D layers and then build the rest of it.
Exactly.
Gotcha. And I just want to show you one other thing too. Guys, we'll just go to mine. This little swan is supposed to be on top of this swan. I'm like, no, I want a second swan in my pond. So I stuck this, what's supposed to go on top of this one over here to give us 2 swans in the design itself. Isn't that cool? All right, Emily, do you have anything else you want to show? You want to show all the cards one more time?
Sure, I'll show these. And while I'm showing these, I quickly wanted to mention, I forgot at the start. Unfortunately, we had a shipping delay with this, all of these hunky-dory items I'm featuring. So
Okay.
these will be getting shipped out on Friday. And with
that's
the
not too
weekend,
late.
like it'll be arriving next week for customers.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that. All right, so here's what's
Just because
happening
our
while
shipping's usually quick, so.
Yeah, actually, you know, it really is too. Sandy, she says, love the card with the ice skaters. Fran's here. She says, I'm late, but she's here. Hi, Fran. Brenda says, love the nativity, the native cards. Would love a whole kit with just, the nativity cards. Would love a whole kit with just the nativity cards. Well, stand by because we will have some nativity coming up for you. So there, little FYI, she would like an entire nativity thing. And you've got 2 in this collection, by the way. Myrna, love the birds card. Yeah, it's really pretty. Joy goes, oh dear, I think I need this kid. All right, so that's the first one. Do you want to move on to the second one?
Yes.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to me and let me kind of introduce you to it. This one is crazy fun, and hopefully I'm gonna inspire you guys with hopefully a couple of cool ideas with it. But we've had something similar to this. This is all new artwork when you're seeing it. But the concept they do very successfully. And it's because you get a ton of things you can do with this. and then you kind of go crazy, which is I'm going to show you what I do with mine. But here's what they've done with this next kit. It's called the Hunky Dory Crafts White Christmas Luxury Card Collection with acetate. So they've included 5 sheets of this great snowfall acetate. And I really want you to pay attention because you will see all the fun stuff you can do with this kit. And Emily's going to show you way beyond just the basics on this. So what's neat about this, I almost ruined my surprise. So what's really cool with this is you're going to get these layers and layers and layers, and you get unbelievably beautiful, heavyweight cardstock with these gorgeous scenes, right? So she'll go through all that in just a second. But what's really special is the cardstock all is coordinated back to these sheets. Now, what's cool about these sheets is you have so many elements to work with. I literally, on my first card, used one single element, so I had a ton left over. This is going to be my first card. No, 2 elements, that one and that one. And I still had all the rest of this to make a gazillion more cards with. So you're going to get a whole bunch of that included. The kit itself is $36, and it's 1380787. So how do you basically describe this idea of this kit, Emily?
I would say this definitely has a lot more freedom. It's a topper set, so you really get to build your own cards, including the bases, whereas the last one was a lot more built for you. This one, you get to build and interpret your own way. I did want to mention too, if you're like me and sometimes you need some help where to start or maybe some inspiration, on the front of the packaging, there is a QR code that'll take you to the Hunky Dory website to see tons of samples for inspiration created by this kit. So that's really handy. Plus the packaging's got 3 samples already on it. And then it's got the most beautiful colors and designs on here. I actually got to pick one out of the 4 collections they've released, and I picked this one because of how light and like refreshing the colors are. So I don't know if you want me to go through all the pages and show off all the different designs. Okay. So this is the first one. This is my favorite one because it's got some pink in here. This, similar to the other elements, are pre-die cut, so they will just pop out, which I love, and comes with tons of sentiments. I'm always left over with extra pieces and have managed to build double what they have said that they can build from this kit. It says 16, but I know I've done double that. It comes with 2 pages that coordinate with that design as well. So 2 heavyweight cardstock. This is 350 GSM. This is the best cardstock I know of because of how heavy and beautiful and crisp the images are. Plus, it's got this luxury foiling on here. There is a second page in here. I just can't seem to find it right now. And then I'll find the other toppers here. I know I've kind of mixed this pack up when I just opened it. So we've got nice dark, this is black. So anyone who maybe this would be more of what I would give my dad, and then the other one would be something I'd give my mom. And then this is a nice little homage to us Canadians with the Canada Goose.
Beautiful.
And then we've got, of course, Santa Claus. You can never forget Santa Claus.
So great.
And this one I thought would be good for you tamponians with the boat in the water.
That's beautiful.
It's not overly like wintry because it's got the boat in the water. There is little snowflakes, but yeah, it definitely reminds me of somewhere hot.
It also reminds me like New
Florida.
England. I was in Newport, Rhode Island. It very much reminds me of Newport.
And then this is a favorite one of mine too because of the light colors. This is a Christmas greenhouse.
Greenhouse. Oh, isn't that cool? Wow.
Then this stunning blue one that I forgot to make a card out of. So that's my bad. I really wanted to.
I love the Scotty dog, by the way. Love the Scotty dog.
Me too.
So cute.
All right, I think I've gone through all of the toppers. Again, there are so many pages. Oh, there's the other pink one. So you get 2 pages that will go with each of the toppers here. I'm going to show some samples off, and then I did want to show a little bit of a technique that you'll see on a lot of my samples here. Oh, plus
also,
the acetate.
Emily,
This is
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I just want to clarify something, you guys. Our graphic was incorrect because they did a good price change, which is nice. So yes, the kit is $36, everybody, and you're getting the acetate as the extra bonus. I will tell you, and you're going to see Em work with this because everything is layered. You will have so many pieces to work with, other projects, other ideas. You're going to love it. But indeed, it's $36 for this one. Sorry, Em, I just wanted to clarify that for the customers.
No, that's okay. So this is actually also sold on the website individually. This is my favorite thing to use with the Hunky Dory Christmas cards. You'll notice it on basically almost every card. This, hopefully I'll have enough time to do a little bit of a demo of how I did this arch, because I know I was showing this off to a customer today and they wanted to know. And I also did it on this one, nice little slimline one.
So cool. Wow, I love that. I was also thinking it'd be cute to make almost like a snow globe if you wanted to do a shaker card. How cute would that be for a shaker? Oh, that's beautiful. Wow.
I have done shaker cards out of this. It is stunning.
That's great.
And then, of course, the pink house, my favorite.
I love that too. I thought that was really fun in the different color palette. Okay, Patty says, I must have this kit. I love the dog. Sandy says, I bought the snowy acetate, love it. Use it for snow globes too, which is great. Myrna says it's so pretty. Wilma says, I bought the dog kit last year, fun. Myrna says, so cute, the greenhouse, OMG, I'm liking all. So yeah, okay guys, just a little heads up on this one. Myrna said, love the boat. Sandy says, oh, the tree is beautiful. Stefan, of course, says, beautiful cardstock, great kit. So yeah, Myrna, the price is wrong. You're right, it is $36, so it's an even better price. Here's what I would say, guys. This kit is obviously extremely popular. I would not wait on ordering it. And I will tell you, you'll have so many extra pieces.
It sold out last time.
It did sell out last time, you're right, yeah. And again, this is you'll have so much stuff left over. Like, you're gonna have a ball with it. Now, what are you showing us here?
Okay, so right now I'm just building my card base, and I want to show you guys how I did that acetate trick. So I'm using a 5x7 card base. You could make this smaller. This is just the traditional card size we normally do here in Canada. So I've got that. I'm just going to quickly add some foam tabs to this. This is a really quick and easy card. I actually only used not even half of a sheet for this, so I had lots of leftover paper. Let me grab one already started.
And I do want to mention, they have a whole foam tab collection. We usually have it in stock from Hunky Dory on hsn.com. I don't know, maybe we can check, you guys, because you saw us on that last kit. We needed the foam tabs, and I know you guys, Emily, have put together just foam tab kits for us.
Yes, the Hunky Dory ones are my favorite because the backs come off so easily. I just like to rip them off and throw them. All right, so get this done. I'm just gonna not put that upside down like I almost did. Actually, I had a different, actually no. This is my card making process. I always second guess what I'm doing.
Don't we all?
I go, let's do this. And then I go, actually, never mind. And then I go, actually, no, that's a good idea. Let's do that. And then I end up doing it. Okay, if I can get the backs off, there we go. Stick this on. Okay, this part is not the complicated part. So we've got that done. Stick that on the base. Actually, not yet. Now we're going to grab the acetate. So this is a 5x7 card. So I'm going to trim my acetate down to 5 inches because or not 5, sorry, 7 inches. Because that's the height of my card. So whoop, the height is 7, so I'm just gonna put that in 7 inches, give her a nice cut. Now I'm going to score one end. There's a fluff here. I'm going to score one end at about a 1/2 inch. 1/4 inch works too. So I'm scoring at a 1/2 inch. You can see here. Then I'll just fold it so you can also see it a little bit better. Like that. So one end is scored. Now the next end is going to be scored. So once I've got this folded in, you're going to want to score at 5 1/4 inch. So since this is 5 inches wide, I want it 1/4 inch larger so you get that bubble effect. So that's 1/4 inch wider than 5. Then I'm going to take my scoring tool again and score. Don't want to cut yet. And then I'll move that score line over to about another 1/2 inch and then cut it. So take it out and show you what I just did there. Fold that end in. So you can see I've got flaps here. Hopefully you can see those flaps.
Yeah, that's great.
So then you're going to want to add tape either along the inside or just along the back edge of your card. So I'm going to grab my favorite tape, the Be Creative tape. I love this stuff because one, I can tear the back off easier, and you can rip it. I don't like to cut tape. I'm a lazy crafter.
So am I.
I like to tear
That's
it.
great. And again, if you want to Be Creative, the item number is 1305304. We do have it in stock. $10.61.
All right, so now the back's off. You saw how easily I tore that off with my fingernails. Didn't need a pokey tool. Now I'm going to take this and put it right in the lip here. So hopefully you can see, and then fold over the edge and just go all the way. And then I'll just add some extra pressure to make sure that's nice. Then same thing on this end, you're going to want to push that in so you can see that bubble starting to form where the score line is. And then just along that seam, put some pressure down. And voila, you have got your little bubble effect. Then I will add this onto my card base, and that will hide all of that mess behind. It's not
now,
that
are
messy,
you feeling,
but
do you
usually
have
it
to
is.
make a custom made like fat envelope, or do you just hand that to somebody?
I just hand it to someone. It'll fit in the envelope. It'll just have a little bit of a bubble and dimension to it, but yeah, I don't put it in anything special. It just
So you do stick it in the
like
envelope.
this.
It's not. It doesn't bend the acetate.
No, I haven't had it
Permanently.
bend.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's good to know, because I kept thinking, oh, I don't think I could mail that. Okay, by the way, Sandy found, thank you, Sandy, because she's all over it. Sandy found the Hunky Dory Snowfall acetate by itself, just the sheets. It's 1326412. 1326412. Thank you, Sandy and everybody. You guys are so helping us. Myrna says, so pretty. Let's see. Patty said she's got to get the kit. Kathleen goes, thank you, ordering. Yeah, do not miss out. If you want the acetate, it's all by itself because it really is cool. And a teeny little bit goes a long way for sure. Get you a lot of wow. So Emily, if you don't mind, I'm going to show you my idea. I have 2 ideas tonight. I'm going to do one first and then I'm going to throw it back to you. All right. So I was looking at this kit. And because I am a thrifty crafter, I thought, okay, what if I could take one of these sheets and I'm going to try to make 2 cards out of it. Because I really like to get a lot of bang for my buck. So I wanted to make 2 cards out of it. So if we go to my overhead, here's what I did. I had to think this through. So I took an 8.5 by 11 sheet. Now, again, it's very close to the same size, so you guys are just going to get the idea. So again, I would move this down and be cut about there. But anyway, you get the idea. So what I did was I said, all right, and I did a pre-cut on just a piece of paper, and I wanted to do foldable. I wanted to be able to fold into itself to do something like this, right? So a little Z card, sort of. So what I did was I measured it out, and on the top of this, I split it right in half, and I did a score at 3 inches and a score at 5 3/4 inches. And what it came out like was this, okay? So now I've got this little fold. So it's only a half a sheet, so I still had the other half to work with. And then for my little idea, what I did was, now again, remember how I said you're gonna be able to make so much out of this kit. I'm using 2 elements from one of those sheets, and that sheet, as you can see, has tons of things. We haven't shown you, all these pop out. So you have all these extra borders that, again, I'm going to show you another project here in just a second. So what I'm doing with this one, again, super easy, super basic, is I'm only going to put my tape on this side. I'm going to center it like you would if you were just making any old card, right? And then I'm going to pop up this guy with my little poppy dots, if I can find them. I was just using them. You know, I hate when I do this. I am such a messy crafter that I will get a project done, and then, of course, I lose my pop dots. Oh,
I think
man,
that's just what happens to us crafters. We lose everything, and half the time it's right in front of us.
Oh, here we go. I'm using my Hunky Dory ones. There we go. And these are strips, which will work just fine. Thank you, DeWitt. Anyway, so we're going to pop this, and I'm going to use... And the only reason I'm showing you this, guys, is because you can make a really crazy good card, and you're only using so few of the elements. Now, what I did do is I did do a little stamped number. It's one of the stamps I have at home. And what I'm going to do is the way this is going to land in the center actually makes it look like a little baby tab. So I thought this was kind of fun. So you do this, and then because we all love sparkle, sparkle, right, Emily? We can't get enough sparkle. I'm going to add a little. Of course. I know, gosh, I have to add. I'm going to add a little something, something using my favorite Dr. Hook here on this edge. Hang with me. I got big, thick nails. And then I'm going to put this one over here. Right? Okay. Now watch what happens when it closes. Actually, that should pop out a little bit more, but you get the idea. So then when you open this up, 2 elements, well, really, and half a piece of the cardstock, and then that's the card itself, right? So, like, look, what I love about this, guys, is and think, wait, I'm just going to try to find it real quick. Look at all the stuff I have left. And wait, watch. And Emily, I just want to point this out because this is why we all go crazy about this kit. It's because out of that one element, I only use the center piece, right? That's the center. But I have 2 more frames to use on whatever else I want to do. And that goes over and over and over again when you're using these concentric pieces. Look at the tags. All the tags are very different. All the artwork's different. I've got long strips if I want to use. Even those of you who are super clever, you'll even use this outside strip for even more decoration because I can use the leftover as part of elements going into a card. So the reason I think everybody, Emily, goes crazy and this kit sells out every time we've ever done it is because 2 elements and a piece of cardstock and you're creating something really fun and you have tons left over. So just a little heads up, grab the kit early before it is gone. And yes, believe it or not, it even fits in a standard envelope. So for me, that's how you can really kind of maximize all the goodies you get with the kit. So Emily, I just wanted to show that. I do have another surprise, but I'm gonna throw it back to you.
Awesome. All right. Well, these are just the next kit. I'm doing a sneak peek if you still want to show that. I'm ready for the next one if you want to show your
Well, hang on one second. Let me show
offer.
the other one then. All right, because you know how much I love these darn kits. All right, so that's the first one. The second one I'll show you really quickly, guys. Again, you can see I use these are some leftover elements in this sheet, which isn't that funny, Emily? I picked up the pink sheet too. And here's what I did. Are we ready? Are you ready for this? Okay, let me just finish it because I wanted to finish it live for everybody. So I'll do this. And
I love it already.
Do you know what I'm going? You know where I'm going with this. Now, again, these are
do.
2 different, yeah, you're going to see it in just a second. All right, hang on. Oh, I got to get the other element. So these are, again, just only using the multiple elements that are included because they're the same size. This is how I'm able to pull this one off. And putting it right there. All right. Set that there. All right, you ready, guys? Here we go. I did an ornament, everybody, with the little twisty in the center. I know, I was pretty proud of this one, I have to say. So look what happened. Now, guys, I used just 2 of the middle images. See how that's there? So that's one. This was the one that was up here. And then that was the outline for the one up there. Here's the outline for the one down here. And I still have 2 more silver frames to work with and then all the other stuff on there. So there we go. I made a little twirly ornament that's double-sided using just a few elements. I go crazy over this kit only because like think about it. You could make like 8 ornaments out of this. You can have fun. I mean, I could just grab the next one and basically kind of almost pull off the same idea, making these little ornaments out of there. So I just wanted to show you that second idea with that kit. All right, now Miss Emily, because she's very excited, moved on to the next kit. And we shall do that now. All right, Em, take us to the next one.
All right, so in this next kit, we have this little book. I know lots of HSN customers have been waiting for another one to come. We have seen it. So here it is. We've got the little book. This is the Christmas one. And you'll notice some of these elements actually coordinate with the one that Suzanne just showed off. Quickly too, there are other kits to the one that we just did, the White Christmas. There are 3 other collections on the website as well. So if this one's not speaking to you, maybe the other 3 will. Same idea, just different designs. So you'll notice there's lots of that in here. You are going to be getting the little book of that festive assortment of Miri mats. These are amazing. I'll show you in a minute why. And then this awesome multi-layering sentiment die from Hunky Dory that says Merry Christmas and Season's Greetings. So the special thing about the Miri mats is when you take out a Miri mat and the little book. I haven't done any cutting or anything. These will fit perfectly on top and create a little Miri frame.
Which is fantastic.
And and then I also use some of that Miri elements for the die as well. So this is a card that I created using all of these elements. And then I did the little dog here. I actually fussy cut this dog out because I love fussy cutting, and it was so easy, and just popped it up a little bit and then put the sentiment on the inside. And there is a cat one in here too, if you're a cat lover, maybe not a dog lover. Although I don't know who wouldn't be a dog lover. There is a cat in here too. I know I saw it, but there's so many elements in here, so many different styles. There it is.
I love this.
Ones.
And can I tell you too, guys, you will make, I mean, literally, if you just took, let's see, there's 120 festive pages. That's 120 cards right there. I just stop with that, right? And then I love the foil elements. There's 60 sheets of those, and the dies are fabulous. And I played with the dies, so I'm going to show you a couple ideas with the dies that hopefully will surprise you. But again, this is another really good one. It's $48.99. It's 1380788. You get all this, and of course the dies you'll use over and over and over again. And I will show you in a minute multitudes of ways to be able to use that. Okay, really quickly, while you're showing yours off, I just took one piece, and I wanted to do really basic, so show you something kind of fun. Now, what I did is I have, it's hard to see, but I have really cool little glitter paint brushes that we have, and all the white, I did glitter on that, so I thought that was kind of fun. And notice, it's just a white piece of cardstock, and you'll see how fast these can come together. Now, once again, using sticky dots or raised dots or whatever you have, or hunky-dory raised dots. I did fussy cutting, Em. I thought I was, oh, look at yours. So I fussy cut it out, because you get multiple sheets of each image, right? You're going to get a cut like this. 4 or 5 each.
4, I think, of each.
There's 4 each. Yeah. So what you can do is let's have some fun fussy cutting. So you keep showing your thing, and I'm going to build this with my dimension.
I also really like this because you've got a finished card here. I literally just stuck this on the Miri mat and on a card base, and I've got a completed card in seconds. So there's lots of ways you could do it like this. You could do it with the acetate like I did here. Same idea as the last card. You don't even need to cut anything. Just add the die on top. Super elegant. Or make it into a square, cut the image up a little bit and change it a little bit. But it's just, the options are endless.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, think about, I mean, you can make so much stuff with this. And the artwork, you know what I loved about the artwork, Emily, was that it was such a variety. You know, it's not just all one look. There's tons of different fun little looks.
Exactly. Got something for everyone.
It's true. It's true. Now, I'm going to go ahead. So I fussy cutted this out, but remember, you don't have to do any of that if you don't want to. Let me put it back on top here. Okay, so what happened was now my card has dimensionality to it. Again, super easy to do. So now instead of just being a flat card, and that doesn't take a lot of skill. It takes a little patience to fussy cut, but I kind of like fussy cutting. It's very relaxing, actually. But isn't that kind of fun?
Me too.
And then this is all glitter. You can't see it, but everything that was white or snowy, I used glitter paint on that to make it really sparkle and shine. So that is one idea. What are you doing on yours?
I'm just adding the sentiment underneath of Santa Claus. I was trying foam tabs to see if I could do it quickly, but I normally would add little tiny ones behind the words with the vellum, but I just don't have enough time, so I'm just gluing it down for now and left a little bit there, but that's okay.
All right, now I'm going to show you mine. Now this again, guys, this is going to be really fun. You're going to love this whole concentric system. Let me show you kind of what I did with that, Emily, if you don't mind, is only, now remember, when you cut each of these out, there are 5 elements. You have the word element, and you have all the surround. So it goes, you know, one layer after another. I'm only going to use 2 on this first project. So I did using the foil. This is the one of the layers. Here's another one of the layers. And then look at how beautiful this font is, you guys. Isn't this gorgeous? Now, I did that. Then, to make it really jazzy, I got out, yes, a popsicle stick. And with the same foiling pages that we're getting, the cardstock, I'm actually going to stick that on top of there to finish it. And then you could put this in the tree. I could put it in a floral arrangement. I could put this anywhere. I could put it if I was decorating centerpieces for my holiday table. I could do this and put these in like a little floral arrangement. And voila. What do you think, Em, on that one, huh? A little popsicle stick action?
I love that idea. You stick it in a cupcake even.
Oh, a cupcake would be so cute. Yeah, if you used a thin one, it would be adorable. If you have a cake and you want to use it. But how pretty is that? Again, just using a couple elements. Now, what's really fun is think about taking one of the deep backgrounds, one of the other elements. So I'm using this as part of the background, and then taking the Merry Christmas. Let me see if I get this right. I didn't do the season greetings, but I just worked with the Merry Christmas. But you can layer these so many different ways, Emily. That's, I guess, the whole point of what I wanted to point out. You don't have to, but that is just using some of your foil cardstock as a background on that. And then put that on the front of a card would be really pretty.
I didn't even think of that, but so genius. This is why I love this show, is because I get to see things I never even thought of.
Yeah, it's kind of just the reverse of this one, actually, when you think about it. But yeah, use it as a, there you go. Isn't that pretty? I just thought these dies were fantastic.
And there's lots of layers too, so you could keep going with them.
All right, Wilma says she loves it. Myrna says great idea. Paris says great idea. Suzanne, thanks guys. Elizabeth said we want more time. We need a lot more time.
I know, I could keep going.
All right. Paris says, did you see the penguins? Loving that. And again, let me just show you this kit. We'll split one more time because I still want to see everything that Emily's got. But guys, there's 120 pages right here, 120. And like I said, it just covers everything from cats, dogs, really fun images. You will love the 60 pieces of the foil cardstock. Again, super good quality that you get from Hunky Dory and everybody there. That's included. And then finally, again, you're gonna get these that you use forever and ever and ever kind of thing. So a super, super good kit. And on that note, Emily, I hate to do it, but we do have to wrap up. Everybody's been so patient hanging in with us.
Oh, it makes me so sad. I'm gonna miss you.
I will miss you too, but I know, are you gonna be on anytime soon here at the studio? Are you coming down?
Not that I know of. I don't
we gotta get
know
you back.
Of coming on anytime soon. But yes,
all right,
I'd
well,
love to come back, and hopefully I'll get to see you again.
I know. Well, we got to fix that. But thank you, as always. We love you guys. Thanks everybody there, your mom and everybody for helping us out tonight. And it was so good to see you as always.
You too. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Em. All right, Miss Emily from Canada bringing us Hunky Dory items. Again, 3 different kits. Go to hsn.com, type in HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne. It'll take you right to getting these kits. And I know a lot of you are on the line for this baby, that one that I lost my mind on, and this next one, which is really so fun. All right, I know I got to wrap it up. We went a little bit over time, and I thank you guys so much. As always, I love you all. Thanks for hanging out. Please help us get to 29,000 Facebook group members. So sign up on HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne on our Facebook page. And I will see you. What's happening next week? Our times keep flipping around because I do have that whole TV job I do. Next week, we're at 8 o'clock. Good Lord have mercy. We're going to be at the same time. Wow. All right, next Tuesday, join me, 8 o'clock. I'll see you then. Thank you guys. Love you so much and have a great night.